Those who lack knowledge of their history are like trees without roots, visible yet lacking a strong foundation. In all areas of life, they miss the opportunity to become the visionaries they were meant to be, remaining on the surface rather than exploring their true potential. They lack ideals to aspire to and have no heroes to emulate who can inspire them to fight for justice, embody nobility, display bravery, be revolutionary, and genuinely care for their nation. Because of lacking ideals, they are ultimately visionless. They may project an image of goodness, but they are fundamentally empty. These are the people who get on every moving bus, allowing themselves to be taken wherever others choose to lead them, rather than defining their own path. They say, go with the flow, encouraging us to embrace changing and adapt to the current ways of the world. They suggest we each take our share as the system allows. While these large cooperatives may seem reasonable and well-intentioned, but it is important to recognize the deeper impact of their action. Their choices not only affect us today, but also have lasting consequences for future generations. It's crucial to approach this situation without empty and awareness, but we have to strive for solutions that benefit everyone in the long run. The individuals I would like to draw your attention towards are, unfortunately, our rulers, the leaders of the Muslims, and particularly those of Pakistani's leaders. They lack vision, honor, and respect, and seem to be readily compromised, willing to negotiate away anything. Today, I want to focus specially on the ruling party of Pakistan, the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, PML-N, that there are such intellectually blind people in it who are destroying the theories of Pakistan and values of Islam. But you and I have placed them at the top and giving them the status of rulers, which unfortunately is becoming a source of shame for us everywhere. Look at this.
शायद साहब ख्वाजा आसिफ और आप इकट्ठे काम भी करते रहे हैं।
जी जी।
उन्होंने कहा है कि महमूद गजनवी एक लुटेरा था और अफगान गवर्नमेंट ने उनका ये जो स्टेटमेंट है इसकी शदीद मजम्मत की और इसको मुस्तरद कर दिया। आपका क्या ख्याल है?
रियली वो बयान दिया है उन्होंने?
जी हाँ।
शॉकिंग।
जी।
ये जो महमूद गजनवी एक हीरो है मुसलमानों के लिए।
This is the chairperson of Pakistan's most sensitive portfolio, Defense Minister Khaja Asif, who was making inappropriate remarks about the hero of Muslims, Mahmoud Ghaznavi. He is the same Mahmoud Ghaznavi whose rule I have just begun to give you a brief glimpse of it. One night he tried to sleep and rest, but he couldn't sleep. Then he told his people, "Go and find me. I cannot sleep today. Surely someone is being wronged." His people went and looked, came back and told him, "No one is being wronged. You should rest." He couldn't sleep again. He got up and went outside to see if everything was okay. As soon as he stepped out of his palace, a voice reached his ears saying that Mahmoud Ghaznavi was living a luxurious life in the palace with his gods and sleeping peacefully. But what will he know about the problem that's happening next door? When Mahmoud Ghaznavi heard this, he suddenly called out, Mahmoud is here. Tell me, what's bothering you? He's starting telling him that a person from your court, from Mahmoud court, comes and does illegal and forbidden activities with his wife every day. Mahmoud Ghaznavi told him, well, he is still inside. He said no, he has already left. Mahmoud Ghaznavi brought this person to his palace and told his people that whenever this person comes here again, bring him to me immediately. So the next time when that guilty person came again for his activities, illegal activities, and to fulfill his desire, he came to Mahmoud Ghaznavi and told him that the person is here. Mahmoud Ghaznavi immediately got up and went to him and told him, turn off all the lights. When the lights were turned off, Mahmoud Ghaznavi immediately put that guilty's head down from his body. After this, Mahmoud told the person, the victim one, to turn on the lights now. As soon as the servant turned on the lights, Mahmoud Ghaznavi immediately fell into prostration and after getting up, demanded food from the servant, saying, if you have anything, bring it to me so that I can eat something. That servant asked, how will you eat the food of the poor person? Mahmoud said, bring whatever you have. He brought dry bread. Mahmoud Ghaznavi ate it with great enthusiasm. Now the servant asked, what is the matter that first you said to turn off all the lights? I turned off the lights. Then after turning on the lights, you fell into prostration and then asked for food. Mahmoud told him that when you complained, I felt that no one in my kingdom except my sons would have the courage to commit such a great injustice. That is why I ask you to turn off the light so that if any of my sons were there in the culprit, I would not feel any pity for them. And I ask you to turn off the light so that I could not obstruct justice. And I prostrated because when I saw that after killing him, it wasn't my son, but someone else, I prostrated in gratitude and I asked for food because the day you complained to me, I saw that Mahmoud Ghaznavi would not eat a single morsel until this man got justice. These are the rulers whom we consider our ideals and role models, before whom the infidels trembled with their dominancy and justice. But unfortunately, the visionless and intellectually blind minister and leaders of the Noon League create various misconceptions about these heroes of ours. As this defense minister said, whom we strongly condemn and request the people of his constituency to vote, keeping him in mind for the future. These are the people who are destroying not only us, but also our generation. These visionless people who are causing the defame of Pakistan. And because of these people, Pakistan has lost its direction today. Now, the stories of these visionless group do not end here. Let's see what their foreign minister and deputy prime minister Ishaq Dar has said in Atlantic Council. Let's see.
I think we should not criticize anything. For example, if I say that Afia Siddiqui is here for decades and going to be God knows till when, So I think I will be unfair. If your due process for law has resulted in that action, the same applies to everybody. So there's no exception.
He was asked about Imran Khan, but instead of giving a logical answer, this idiot rotated 360 degrees and hurt the feeling of all Muslims who are saddened and discussing how to release Dr. Afia Siddiqui somehow or others from America. This gentleman was asked about Imran Khan and he answered about Afia Siddiqui and tried to justify the biggest injustice in history. That is, he sits in America and tells the American that you people are absolutely right to torture Dr. Afia. These Muslims of the whole world living in a fool's paradise who are testifying to her innocence. These are the examples of PML loons who are sitting on your and my heads and are ruling Pakistan. Therefore, I appeal to the Muslims of the whole world and especially the Pakistani Muslims to make such people your leader. Give such people your vote, follow such people and put them on your heads who know your history, who can acknowledge why we are in the world and who are the people who have become the reasons for our survival, through whom we are Muslims today, who do not consider only Europe and America as the source of the world's survival. And we have seen all these qualities in Imran Khan, who used to proudly mention the name of Islamic heroes and introduce them to the world and told them that they are our ideals.
आफिया सिद्दीकी की जो ट्रेजेडी है, मैं इसे ट्रेजेडी इसलिए कहता हूँ कि ऐसा कोई भयानक नाक केस आप सुनते ही नहीं है। यानी कोई सिविलाइज दुनिया के अंदर ऐसा केस सुना ही नहीं जाता है। एक माँ 3 छोटे बच्चों के साथ गायब हो जाती है।
But these new leaky leaders and their minister feel ashamed of this. So stand up and open their eyes of these people and tell them that Mahmoud Ghaznavi is our hero and ideals, and tell them that Afia Siddiqui is innocent and it is our responsibility to free her. We do not agree with you 1%, whatever you have said in Atlantic Council. When you are unfamiliar with our values, you have no rights to be our leaders and present us. That is why I told you at the beginning that people who are unaware of their past are like trees without roots. They are visible from the outside, but their heights is cut off. They become great leaders but lack vision. We do not need visionless people but visionary people who not only guide us but also set an example for our future generation.